technological warfare.
This is the war effort, the modern-day munitions worker. On the shoulders of these people, and others like them across the United States, lies the ability of the vast Gulf war machine to sustain its bombardment of Iraq. It doesn't look awesome, but these printed circuit boards, and others like them, are at the heart of the so-called smart weapons in the Gulf. This is what provides the intelligence to the F-15 fighter. The chips on this board enable it to pinpoint its target, allow it to discriminate between friend and foe, and give it early warning against attack. For the Loral Corporation, one of America's biggest defense firms, and its workers at this plant in New York's depressed Bronx, the Gulf War will provide a welcome boost to business. Loral makes a range of systems, including guidance for the cruise missile. It's been asked to boost output, but can they meet that demand?
I can't answer that with great confidence. It depends on the duration of the hostilities and the level of hostilities. With respect to the air campaign, I don't think that we recognize that there would be so many sorties flown, that the amount of activity would be as high-paced as it is. But nevertheless, it appears that we are able to keep up with the current demand. It depends on how long it's going to take.
No one's predicting that America will run out of smart weapons tomorrow, but they do take longer to build and are being used in such vast numbers that there is concern in some areas.
Some of the weapon systems, like laser-guided bombs, will never run out of them because we've bought so many of them during the Reagan buildup, planning for usage in a European war, that they're very substantial supplies. Others were not supported by Congress, like the Tomahawk missile. We do not have unlimited supplies of the Tomahawk because Congress refused to fund them. And so you're going to see, I think, shortages develop before too long in some kinds of weapon systems.
So far, some 250 cruise missiles have been launched out of a stockpile estimated at 3,000 to 4,000. The Gulf conflict is the first major high-technology war. Some $400 billion has been spent on research and development of high-tech weapons over the past decade. It was seen by many as an expensive and wasteful shot in the dark. Although claims of military success have proved difficult to verify, the fact technology does appear to be doing what it was designed to do, with precision, has provoked surprise and relief.
Well, the first personal experience I had over this last week was relief. Relief that the equipment really does work, that the investments of human resources and money over the long period of time has paid off in efficiency and capability, and an understanding and some satisfaction, personal satisfaction, that in fact we are producing equipment that saves lives.
It really is quite remarkable to be able in a war to hit most of the things that you're aiming at. Most of the time you wind up missing, rearranging the landscape, as it's called. And in this instance, to basically have cruise missiles go into downtown Baghdad and selectively pick out individual buildings as targets without massive collateral damage is a dramatic step forward. So I think the industry lives in a new era where its reputation is dramatically restored.
Technology has dominated the airways. As one commentator put it, the networks are treating the duel between the Patriot missile and the Scud with all the obsessive fascination of a child on a Star Wars machine. The Patriot itself has become America's first Gulf War hero, but it's an unlikely hero. Until the war, it was an untested symbol of Pentagon waste and cost overruns, which was almost cancelled by Congress. Now its builder, Raytheon, its share price having taken off, has been asked to step up production. 6,000 have been delivered to the Army. It was originally designed as an anti-aircraft missile, as this promotional video shows. Analysts say the performance of technology in the Gulf will shape the defense debate here for years to come, not only over the size of the budget, but the way it's spent. Already there are calls for multi-billion-dollar investments in new exotic technology and a revival of plans for a Star Wars system.
NATO and the Western industrialized nations, given the values that it has should be prepared to invest more money in high-tech weapons.
And the adoration of the chip hasn't been deflected by reports that the amount of damage inflicted to Iraqi targets may not be as great as first estimated. For the moment, though, the black box is having its day.